The criminal hush money trial involving former President Donald Trump resumed this morning. He was flanked by MAGA Republicans as he entered the courthouse. You see them there. The defense resumed its cross-examination of the former president's attorney, Michael Cohen, who was at one point his fixer. I want to bring in now CBS News national correspondent Errol Barnett, who's outside of the courthouse in Lower Manhattan for us. So, Errol, walk us through the interactions between Cohen and attorney Todd Blanche.
Well, Lana, as we know, Michael Cohen is the key star witness in this case because he directly links Donald Trump not only to the hush money payments, but to his repayments, which are the basis for these 34 felony counts and the falsification of business records. Today, the cross-examination of Cohen by Donald Trump's defense team continued, and they have a single goal: undermine his credibility. Todd Blanche, in grilling Cohen today, did so basically using his own words against him from social media posts, from podcast appearances, and things that he said online, both to and about Donald Trump. For example, we've spoken during his testimony that he's been quite reserved and calm and patient, with both sides of the legal team. But in these audio excerpts, he sounds animated. He sounds quite opinionated as well. I'll just read to you what was played in court this morning. Michael Cohen kind of ranting on his Mea Culpa podcast when it was clear last year that Donald Trump was indicted, said, quote, "He's about to get a taste of what I went through, and I promise you it's not fun. Picturing Donald Trump being led through the booking process, getting fingerprinted, having his mugshot taken, fills me with delight and sadness. Sadness, I'd say, because what an embarrassment it is to the office of the presidency." Lana, there was another clip played in court with an expletive. Really, you hear it echoing in the on the walls, where he says, quote, "I truly," expletive, "hope this man ends up in prison. Revenge is a dish best served cold. You better believe I want to see this man go down." So Todd Blanche strategically using Michael Cohen's animated words, showing his opinions of Donald Trump and the fact that he pleaded guilty to lying to Congress and to investigators, to demonstrate that Cohen very well may not be telling the truth now and is self-interested in what he says. So the defense trying to undermine everything Cohen has laid out so far.
Errol, I want to ask you about the courtroom as campaign trail, because Trump had some MAGA lawmakers by his side once again. What does this all show in terms of his political support?
There was a really interesting inside the courtroom this morning, Lana, and that's when we've noticed on the front row of the folks showing support for Mr. Trump, you'll see these elected Republicans show up. And today we have Florida Republican Representative Matt Gaetz, Colorado Representative Lauren Boebert, as well as about 9 other elected Republicans from Congress, as well as a representative from Virginia. And I saw this moment where Eric Trump was actually sitting next to Gaetz, and he was more visibly in the center of the bench. He switched seats with Congresswoman Boebert so that she could be more central. I just watched them out in this public space next to the courtroom address the press. They've gone back inside, and you and I were speaking about this yesterday. You know, other Republicans showed up on Tuesday, Vivek Ramaswamy, who may be vying for a VP spot, and others to the courthouse, and they actually shot during the lunch break a Trump campaign fundraising video. So they're making every effort, the Trump campaign, to use this as a rallying cry, not just to raise money, but to bolster support for Mr. Trump. And they're trying to be as visible as possible.
All right, Errol Barnett for us there. Thank you, Errol.